Hello and welcome to a little bit of a change of scenery because we are in Lisbon. We're working here in Lisbon for the next few months, and so we are very excited to see so much of what Portugal has to offer. It's June right now, so we're going to be here right over the summer. So I really hope you enjoy what is going to be a little bit of a Portugal series. Now let's rewind 2 weeks ago to when we first got here. So we're staying pretty much in the heart of Lisbon, in a very beautiful old building with possibly my favourite lift I have ever seen. These old-fashioned lifts, eh?
Yep.
Right, come on. But we still do need to get a metro to get right into the heart of the historical centre, so let's not waste any time. Our first stop is the iconic Rua Augusta, the bustling street lined with shops, restaurants and street performances. And I really would say that this spot is the real beating heart of Lisbon. Here we get right in the middle of it all. Yeah. Feels good, eh? This is possibly one of the most iconic parts of Lisbon. In fact, it probably is the archway, which actually was built to commemorate the city's survival of the earthquake in 1755. In this beautiful square, right by the beach. We'll come back to this iconic bridge later in the video because now we're heading up to the many hills of Lisbon. I think we go down. The Santa Justa Lift was built in 1902, allowing visitors to get the elevator to the top for stunning views of Lisbon. But by heading via Carmel Convent, you can access the viewpoint completely free, and the views are pretty stunning. Next up, we had a quick stop off at the cathedral and climbed the tower for yet another view of the Lisbon skyline. Right by the massive window.
Oh yeah! Oh, you can see the bridge. That's great.
Welcome to Lisbon, everyone. This is a great viewpoint of the city. Look at that as well. Crazy. So I don't think you can really fully appreciate the beauty of Lisbon without noticing these tiles that you can pretty much see adorning most buildings here. It's what makes this city really unique. They just add a splash of colour that you just don't see in a lot of cities. I mean,
I don't know why, there's something nice about the blue ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes me think of royalty or something, but it's like so hard to get the whole scale of this room on the camera. It's gold and paintings everywhere and you just can't get it in one frame. It's really, really cool.
It's recording.
Yeah?
I pressed record by accident.
Oh, kind of good.
So this bookshop, aside from being a little bit of a world record holder, is also actually home to a really wide range of English books, including lots of the works of José Saramago, who is a Portuguese author who's actually a winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature. And this is actually the book that we picked up today. It's called Blindness.
It's very cool because you get a stamp.
You do get a stamp. Yes, Ellie is here as well, by the way, so she can join.
Yeah, you get in there and if you buy a book from there, they ask you if you want a stamp. We hereby certify this book was bought at the oldest operating bookshop in the world, and then it has the address.
So what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to head into Sintra. It's really close to Lisbon, actually. Very excited to see all of the castles that they have there because some of them are incredibly famous.
Look at that.
Perfect. I think that was the best pastel de nata we ever had.
It was really good.
And we've been here 3 weeks and trust me, we've had a lot of pastel de natas. Up there is one of the famous castles that Sintra is known for. It's very warm today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very warm actually. I think it's going to be 26 degrees.
So this is not necessarily an easy walk from Sintra, but it really takes you through some of the back streets. We keep catching glimpses of the views, and honestly from the top I think they're going to be spectacular. We can see right down to the coast. It's like a maze of bricks. So yeah, I think the real kind of star player here is the views from this place. They are We've been here for a couple of weeks now and we haven't seen anything like this. We haven't really been out of the city too much yet, so this is a really great vantage point to see what is around us that was so close, but a beautiful place. My legs are burning.
Yeah, mine are a bit. I'm at the top.
There are so many of these nice, relaxing points dotted all throughout the castle with lovely rocks above you for shade, so it's a really nice place just to kind of take in some of the peace and quiet. One thing we noticed is about living in Lisbon now for a little bit, it's a crazy city. Huh? So now it's time for the big one. As Ellie finishes her ice cream.
Yes.
The most famous castle in probably all Portugal, I'm gonna say. Look at this. Impressive, right, Ellie?
It's very nice, very pretty. I mean, obviously you see pictures, but it's quite cool in real life.
What I didn't notice in all the pictures was the immense amount of tiles adorning.
Yeah, that's true.
You kind of don't really see that from photos, I don't think, but the tiles themselves are actually carved as well, not just painted, so that's even more impressive. So this palace was built in the buildings of an old monastery that actually dates back to the 16th century, hence why you have these ceilings, which we actually saw in the monastery in Lisbon. So yeah, essentially these are just repurposed rooms. We've just been into chapter house, the refectory was turned into a dining room. This is a lovely bedroom. Yeah, so very interesting use for the space. Nice viewpoint. It's windy. Scared of heights, Ellie?
It's not that bad.
It's pretty high up.
It's a very nice area. It's a very pretty area of natural beauty. So if you're staying in Lisbon, you can very, very easily have a day trip here and just escape a bit of the city madness.
This is the perfect walking spot of Lisbon, this promenade here. It's a big bridge, right?
It's a very big bridge, yeah.
I think it's around 1.4 miles long. So thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more from around Portugal, please do feel free to subscribe. I'm going to make a few videos whilst we're here. How could I not? It's such a beautiful place and there's just so many interesting things to see. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one and goodbye.